Good morning. Today we're going to talk about how to start a Google Meet. There are several different ways to start a Google Meet. The first one we're going to discuss is going to meet.google.com. And when we click on meet.google.com, we're going to click on this link right here. So this is how we're going to start a Google Meet. When you click on New Meeting, you're going to see three different options for starting a meet. The first option is the link icon, and that's going to create a meeting link for later. Here is my meeting link for later. You're going to click on this icon, which is copy joining info. And now you can open up your email, type up, your introduction, and then copy and paste your link into the email. And anyone who clicks that link will be able to use the link to get into the Google Meet. Another way to access a Google Meet is to schedule a Google Meet in Google Calendar. Often, many of my colleagues, such as case managers, will use this feature and send it out to all teachers in order to schedule IEP meetings. So right here, we can title the name of the meeting, Student Progress Meeting. We can include the day, the time. Here is where you're going to invite your guests. So here's a drop-down menu. You can input any of the emails, or you can add, whatever your organization emails are. You can color code this when you add it onto your calendar. And then right here you can write a description. This meeting is an update for student X in regards to how they're doing in a specific class. Then you're going to hit save, and this is going to populate your guest calendar. It's going to generate an email, and it's going to be really easy to attend the meeting either in person, or you're going to click this link in your email on your calendar to access the Google Meet. And then finally, we're going to discard these changes. Finally, if you go here, you can just immediately click and start an instant meeting. So right now, I am in Google Meet. This is my joining info, and I can copy this joining info and send it to someone immediately. The other way I wanted to share how to use Google Meet is by going through Google Classroom. And this is something you would use for your students only. So if I go to Google Classroom, here is a Google Classroom that's already been set up. And if you see on the left-hand corner, there is a Meet link. If we click that Join Meet, any students in my Period 7 biology can click this, and we can all be in a Google Meet together. Now, if you want to copy this link, you can copy it. If you want to hide this link, right now I have it not visible to students. But this is a way for students all in the same class to join into a Google Meet. If you're on your Google Classroom, let's go to Period 8 Biology, and you look in the left-hand margin, and this is not coming up. Here we have quick links, we have the class code, we have upcoming work that's due, but there's no Google Meet link. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll over to the gear icon, which is class settings. you're going to click on class settings. You're going to scroll down, and in general, as I keep scrolling, I'm going to see Manage Meet Link. Classroom Meet Link, you're going to click Generate Meet Link. That is going to give you a generated Meet Link specific to my Period 8 biology class. I want this to be viewable to students. Here's my Meet Link. So I'm going to hit Save. And now when I go to the profile, you can see that this is my Meet link for students to join. And then the other way to join a Google Meet link is through using a code. So meet.google.com. You can enter in a class code. Now, I have used, for students, I've used the Google Meet link via Classroom so that I can meet with students in our specific class, and I knew that they had full access to that link because they regularly used Google Classroom throughout the school year. During COVID, when Google Classroom was fairly new for myself and my students, we were giving a lot of extra help, but it was not specific to classes. So for all of my classes, I developed a code. My code was my last name and biology, and students knew whenever we were going into a Google Meet, whether it was for class or for extra help, they would just put in that class code. Any and all of my students had the same class code, and this allowed me to use Google Meet as an extra help platform for helping students from different classes at the same time in one Google Meet. So that's another option, and you can make this code, we can make it whatever, you can make it whatever you want. So let's say we say that's our code. If you also had that code, we would join the meet and you would be in this meet with me as well. So then we'd hit join now. It's not case sensitive, as you could see. So we would join, and now I'm in the meet, and if you had the code, you would be in the meet as well. Google Meet is an outstanding tool to use for extra help for students. We use it in IEP meetings when often we have several teachers, case managers, guidance counselors, and parents all attending the meeting. Often parents will join while they're at work, or one parent will join at work while the other parent is actually live in the building with case managers and students. I have used Google Meet for parent-teacher conferences to check in with students and give updates throughout the year. And I've also used Google Meet for home instruction, providing home instruction virtually for students who, for whatever reason, are unable to attend class but still need to be provided with instruction throughout the school year. It's simple, it's easy. There are, again, multiple ways to start a Google Meet, and so you just really have to find the one that works best for you and lends itself to the benefits of who you're meeting with and what the purpose is of the meeting. I hope you found this video helpful.